Welcome back to the final installment of the Get on Camera series. Today we're going to talk about what are you actually going to do with those photos and videos now that you've made them. This part is tougher than it sounds like. Hi, I'm Paige Ray. I am a photographer and videographer here in Los Angeles. I have been doing this for about 10 years. I've worked with a couple hundred people to get them on camera, most of them for the first time. And so I know a thing or two about overcoming those fears, actually getting the thing done, and then now what? What do we do with it now? When I think about photos and videos, the tough part's not prepping, it's not planning, it's not getting on camera, it's looking at the final photos and videos afterward. I'm going to tell you about this from my own point of view. I find it so hard, even after years of myself being in front of the camera, I find it so hard to look at myself. I'm always overly critical. And I'm always giving myself reasons that I should not share what I have made. But the thing about it is, the only reason that I've been able to do this for 10 years, the only reason that I've been able to work with a couple hundred people to get them on camera too, is because I got on camera myself. Because I had the audacity to pick up Instagram one day and look at the camera and say, I want to work with you. Looking back, that seems like such a simple and obvious move, but it felt really scary at the time. It still feels scary today. But being visible really does move you closer to your dreams and goals, as cheesy as that sounds. So if you have a hard time getting on camera, you very well may have a hard time looking at the results. My hope for you is that you just immediately love them and post them. But oftentimes that's not what happens. So here's what I want you to be aware of. You are going to be overly critical and you are going to see things that nobody else is going to pay attention to. You are going to worry that you messed things up, that nobody else is going to think that you messed up. You are going to give yourself so many reasons not to share those photos and videos. And I'm just going to tell you right now, you're wrong about that. You're wrong about it. You need to post. Now, there are a million places where you can post. Is it going to be on social media? Is it going to be on YouTube? Is it going to be on TikTok? Is it going to be in Facebook ads? Is it going to be in a million different places where you can tell people, I'm here. I'm ready to do X, Y, Z. I'm ready to go for my goal. I want you to just do it and not think about it. I'm begging you actually to do it and not think about it. Okay, I'll tell you a story. In 2021, I'd been doing professional photos for about 7 years, and I had never done a full-on photo shoot for myself. I had done little shoots here and there because you do have to promote yourself, but I'd never rented a studio, hired a photographer, got hair and makeup done, found wardrobe. I'd never done all of that for myself, even though I had done it for hundreds of other people. And so I finally decided it was the time. And the thing was, I went into it knowing I'd be overly critical of the results. Even though I fully trusted my photographer, I knew I would look at myself and give myself a bunch of reasons why I should hate the way I looked in photos. And so I made a promise with myself before that shoot. I promised myself that I would post them anyway. I said, I do not care. I told myself before the shoot, it does not matter what the end results are. I know other people who look at them will look at them with kindness and loving eyes, even if they don't know me, because I do believe this about people. Most people do want to approach what you do with kindness and generosity and love and compassion and excitement. So keep that in mind. And so I made that promise with myself. I understand that people will see these photos of me and they will receive them. They will perceive them with kindness and gratitude and love and excitement. And so I will allow space for that, and I will not allow space for myself to be so overly critical that I don't share them at all. And I made the right move, and I was right. I was overly critical when I saw them, but I made that promise. I told myself I was going to do something, and so I kept a promise to myself. I shared the photos, and it went really well. And the reason I was able to do that is because I told myself, this is one shoot. There will be many more, and I will have shoots one day where I am excited about the results, as long as I keep doing shoots, as long as I keep getting visible and keep being seen. And that did happen. It took like another year of getting in front of the camera consistently, but I did eventually have a photo shoot where I went, oh my God, I love that. And I wasn't too critical, and I felt comfortable. It takes time, but it is totally worth it. And it's worth it for you to be able to go for those bigger goals that you have. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sitting here for this talk. I hope you post. And if you post, tag me if you can. If you're on Instagram, I'm Paige Ray Creative. I want to see what you do. I hope this inspires you a little bit. I hope this has informed you a little bit. I hope this has made it easier for you to get on camera. If you like what we did here, like, subscribe, comment, share, come back for more. I'm happy to make more series. Comment below what you want to see. If you want even more detailed help, I have a free posing guide linked below. Grab it. It's so helpful.